Well, I guess the first thing to say is that the central bank in Indonesia has really established itself as a very, very capable organization in managing monetary policy. And so I think that's a very positive factor going into this. The synergy, though, it's a little bit, it creates some uncertainty in terms of how long this may last and what it might mean, say, for the value of the currency going forward, or whether the bank will continue to be able to adequately manage interest rates. You know, the bank was not hesitant over the past year or two to raise interest rates when it was necessary, particularly when it looked like the economy was weakening. But they moved in an independent way. And I think what will be important is that Bank Indonesia continues to illustrate that its policy making is done independently in the best interest of the economy.
Another hot news in Indonesia is about the potential reformation for our financial system. First, my question is how do you see by far our existing financial system regarding its stability and the way it has the power in terms of tackling the economic impact because of the pandemic? And the second of all, do you think, or how urgent do you think Indonesia needs reformation in its financial system?
Given where the economy is, not only in Indonesia, but elsewhere around the world, and particularly in other emerging markets, it's going to be very, very critical for the financial services industry to be able to work in a very fast and efficient way. Fast and efficient in terms of being able to manage say applications for new credit, and being able to also flag where there may be some distress in the credit system, but also in terms of providing a very good resolution framework in terms of when borrowers may default, or when a company may face bankruptcy, creating an environment in which that process can happen quickly, so that resources can be reallocated elsewhere, so that labor can move on to other industries or other businesses, so that businesses themselves can reform themselves in the context of where the economy is going. So any way that an emerging market country can create this more efficient financial system, both in terms of the banking system and the regulatory environment, I think this is going to be very, very important in terms of getting economies back on their feet. I think the one thing that financial systems and regulators don't want to do is simply support broadly companies that may be what are referred to as zombie companies that may be not productive or efficient, but are kept on their feet through government policy simply to maintain jobs and such. You want to allow that creative destruction that often happens during a recession, and then have the financial system in place that can provide capital to new growing businesses, startups, businesses that can take advantage of the economy on the upside once COVID-19 is behind us.
How do you see our efficiency? Because another issue now becoming a major headline is we have this possibility of doing the amendment of central bank regulation.
Well, certainly, I think any way that the financial system can be expanded to reach more people so that everyone has access to the banking system. I think improving technology across the financial system to improve transparency in the industry, and also to simply speed up decision making is very, very good. And again, I think having an efficient and rapid resolution system to recognize non-performing loans, to recognize defaults, to recognize bankruptcies quickly. All of this, I think, would be a very good thing for Indonesia.